Well, hello to everybody here. It's Teresa Sanderson. Today in our session, we're talking about Nurse Entrepreneur Q&A, how to use social media to increase sales. So if you're a nurse entrepreneur, you've got a business and you're trying to grow it using social media, if you're feeling frustrated, then I've got some tips I can share with you today that will just hopefully guide you, point you in the right direction. And be sure and hang out with me until the end of the video because I have some other great information to share with you about some things that are coming up. So social media, of course, it can be a very powerful tool for helping us reach people with meaningful information, right? Meaningful information about our business, and also it can help us attract our audience, which helps us do a couple things. It helps us grow our email list, so we have a list of people to nurture, and it also can help us increase our income. Okay. Now, there are some perceptions out there that I want to dispel right away, and that is that as soon as you create your first social media post, you're probably going to get a landslide of sales. That's not real world, guys. So I hate to be the one to break it to you, but that is not what you should expect as you get started in your business. But you should expect that social media will be a valuable tool for you in growing your business from this day forward. And so let's talk a little bit about what you can do with social media that's going to allow you to engage with your community, find your audience, and grow your authority and generate your income. Okay. And that's really what I talk about in business. I talk about a 3-step process of getting visible, then growing your audience, and grow your authority and your income. Okay. And that's really how it goes. So the first thing that's really important is to connect authentically. Okay. I really don't have a problem showing up as my imperfect self. Okay. I do my best to do a good job with everything that I do on social media, but every once in a while, I may say something silly, or I may kind of stammer or stutter or just something, right? But that is my authentic self. And I personally believe that when I show up as my authentic self, I give other people permission to show up and not expect that they have to be perfect. Okay. So there's a method to my madness. But when you connect authentically, and share pieces of yourself. Maybe it's a story from your history, and I'm not asking you to share, all the intimate details of your life, but when we can share things like failures that we've experienced, or for me personally, it's, my experience with major depression when I couldn't work for 3 years and almost applied for disability, those kind of things resonate with people, and people they don't enjoy, but they connect with vulnerability, I should say. They connect with vulnerability, and stories of vulnerability and, hardships, challenges that you've overcome are inspiring to other people. Okay, so just know that. So connect authentically. Remember, too, that even when you're doing video, your smile is your greatest asset. And, you want to show up as a person that other people would want to be around. So be you, and don't hesitate to be happy, be joyful, show your smile, and really connect with people. That just speaks volumes for who you are, and it really grows your audience. The next thing is provide educational content or valuable content. And I talk about content that can help someone else move the needle on their business or their life without ever spending a penny with you. This is very, very important. And I was just reading a book the other day, and it quoted Albert Einstein, who said, "Do not seek success. Seek instead to be a person of value." I may not be saying that exactly right, but show up as a person of value. And when you provide value, and help someone and you've kind of anticipated the question that they have because you've probably been in their shoes before. So when you provide them with support that helps them solve a problem that they're having right now, and they haven't spent a penny with you yet, what kind of goodwill do you think that grows? Right? This is really meaningful and really powerful stuff. And I'm not saying give away the farm. I'm not saying that either. I'm saying show up in service and help people as much as you possibly can, even in your social media content. There will come a time when they're ready to buy from you, but you grow your authority and you grow your income when you have nurtured your audience enough so that they know that you're genuine, you're authentic, and you really care. Okay. And that speaks, again, it's just going to do massive good things for your business showing up this way. Next thing, testimonials. Don't hesitate to share testimonials, client success stories. Those things are social proof. It's social currency. When there's someone you helped who's had an incredible outcome, then it's important for you to, take some time to celebrate that. And we don't do it in any way that, is all about tooting your own horn, but let's take a look at what this person has been able to do since, you connected, right? And so it's allowing you to celebrate someone else and all of the good things that are going on with them. And it happened because you guys connected, right? So it's a beautiful thing to be able to share. So testimonials are a really great way to use social media to increase sales. Because remember, in the online space, people don't know us. They don't know us personally. So they have to get to know us. And sharing things like testimonials allows us to grow a little bit more trust. And those three things always matter: know, like, and trust, right? So when we share testimonials, we are really working on growing and establishing that trust because they're hearing from someone else, not necessarily just from us. Consistency. Let's talk about this one. Yeah. If you want small results, small unpredictable results, then show up sporadically on social media. If you want to create a business that is sustainable, that has predictable and consistent income, then show up consistently on social media and show up as if it is your primary business or your primary role or job, right? So when you treat your business like a business, it will grow successfully. If we're hit or miss on what we do with social media, then we're going to get hit or miss results. Okay. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to show up because I tell people all the time, your people are waiting for you to show up. You've got a solution, you've got a product, a course, a service that you want to offer. You know it's high value, you know people need it. But if you don't show up consistently, you're not going to serve them. And these people are out there hurting right now. They're waiting for you to show up with this solution. So get ready to get consistent. That's going to be a big deal for you. The next thing is visual appeal. Okay. You want to be sure that you have good lighting in what you're doing on social media because, social media is something that people give us about 7 seconds to capture their attention. Okay. That's the average attention span. 7 seconds, scroll, 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 right? And so if you have a dark screen and people aren't able to see you clearly, that's not going to be really captivating. But if you have good lighting, if you have a decent background, if you're prepared, as a professional to show up well, then people are gonna see that, and they're gonna be able to see you. And again, it goes back to engagement and all those kind of things. If you're not showing up well with lighting and things like that, and I'm not talking about spending a fortune either. I have not. So you can do all of these things for very, very little money, but you want to be sure that you have visual appeal. So again, your smile is your greatest asset. Be sure that you have a background that's kind of ready to go, something professional. I have what I call a Zoom ready space in my office, and I personally love it. I love the little country art that's in it. It kind of reflects our lifestyle as homesteaders, and so it's just kind of me, and it's very comfortable and relaxed, but at the same time, it looks nice. Okay, so just do something simple. Okay. And lastly, your social media should always have a call to action. Okay. You should have a couple things in every piece of social media. So here's a massive pro tip. And if you're not already doing this, I need you to start right away. But this is to always include either a video or a graphic with every social media post. If your if your post is just text on a page, people are going to scroll right past you. There's nothing there to lure them in and make them want to take a look. Okay. Remember, 82% of internet traffic is for video viewing. 82%. People love video. So put some kind of video on there. Have at least an image that tells people, or shows people what you're talking about. Okay. They're going to want to see that. You cannot compete in a with a 7-second attention span with other people's posts who have videos and graphics along with them. Your post will never Never compete with that if it's only text on a page. So there's one pro tip. The other thing, every post that you make, not really every post, but when you're wanting to accomplish something like registration workshops, or if you want to grow your email list and you're offering a lead magnet, people need to know what to do. So you need to say, click the link below this video so that you can sign up for the thing. Drop an emoji below if you thought this was funny. Share a tip that you have below, right? So we want to tell people what to do next so that they know how to interact with our content, okay? And this is how we start bringing people closer to us by having them sign up for lead magnet type of things, free PDFs, or maybe even a free course that you might have that introduces people to who you are, or whatever it may be that you offer. And I'll share a call to action with you here in just a second. So, but call to action is going to be very, very important in just showing your audience what's the next step. How do they take the next step to work with you or get closer? Okay, so I hope you found this helpful today. Thank you so much for being here. I want to invite you to click the link below and sign up for the Business Care Plan Workshop waitlist. The Business Care Plan Workshop is where we will use the nursing process to write your RX for business success. And it's a really fun workshop. It's over 4 days, and I think you're really going to love it. But click the link below this video, learn all about it. And when you get on the wait list, I'm going to gift you a complimentary business assessment so that you can learn and explore how you're doing, how you are performing, and your business is performing in certain areas. And it's totally complimentary. So go ahead and hop on the wait list, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye.